Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Piledriver Waltz by Arctic Monkeys. So, Arctic Monkeys, basically a band I do every week now. So, another request from them. I get so many requests from this band that I apologize if I have not gotten to your favorite song yet. I promise I've seen all the comments. I see what songs are really popular, but there is a certain order that I'm going in, so I promise I will get to your favorite Arctic Monkeys song at some point. It's just going to take a while, once a week kind of thing. But very excited to get to this song. Love Arctic Monkeys. They've become one of my favorites that I've heard on the channel. So without further ado, let's listen. Again, this is Piledriver Waltz, Arctic Monkeys, off of, I guess, Suck It and See. What a title. What a title for an album. All right, here we go.
I etched the face of a stopwatch on the back of a raindrop and did a swap for the sand in an hourglass. I heard an unhappy ending. It sort of sounds like you leaving. I heard the Piledriver Waltz. It woke me up this morning. You look like you've been for breakfast at the Heartbreak Hotel, and sat in the back booth by the pamphlets and the literature on how to lose. Your waitress was miserable, and so was your food. If you're gonna try and walk on water, make sure you wear your comfortable shoes. Mysteries flashing amber, go green when you answer, but the red on the rest of the questionnaire never changes. I heard the news that you're planning to shoot me out of a cannon. I heard the Piledriver Waltz. It woke me up this morning. You look like you've been for breakfast at the Heartbreak Hotel, inside in the back booth by the pamphlets and the literature on how to lose. Your waitress was miserable, and so was your food. If you're gonna try and walk on water, make sure you wear your comfortable shoes. Oh,
Cool. A little different take from the Arctic Monkeys here, but I liked it. It was very easy listen. Sort of had this retro style for me that I really liked. I can't say it's my new favorite. I think I really just enjoy the the Arctic Monkeys' is more energetic, sort of fast-paced songs. But this one was still very enjoyable. I had a great time listening to it. So a lot of great things to say here. Let's, of course, break the song down, starting with the lyrics. So taking a look here at the lyricism. I etched the face of a stopwatch on the back of a raindrop. That's a weird line, but I like it. And did a swap for the sand in an hourglass. I heard an unhappy ending. It sort of sounds like you leaving. I heard the Piledriver Waltz. It woke me up this morning. So Piledriver is a wrestling move. I if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of what like what the Undertaker does, like the Tombstone Piledriver, where he basically just drops you on your head, right? Not really, because that would probably break somebody's neck, but kayfabe wrestling type thing. But then a waltz is like a beautiful dance. So it's like, is it like a painful, beautiful dance, or sort of like a bittersweet moment? I heard the Piledriver Waltz. It woke me up this morning. I have another idea of what it could be, because for the Piledriver, you basically flip the person upside down, so their head is like near your crotch, their crotch is near your head. I don't know. Might be a little too explicit. I mean, I could be wrong here. You look like you've been for breakfast at the Heartbreak Hotel. So that's a reference to an Elvis song. Basically, you look miserable. And sat in the back booth by the pamphlets. That sounds depressing. I picture like a dirty, dingy diner, and again you're sitting in the back, like where they're all the pamphlets that they get that are probably from the 1980s, but. You sat in the back booth by the pamphlets and the literature on how to lose. Your waitress was miserable, and so was your food. So, I don't know if I doubt that it's actually as bad as it sounds. To me, this person is just so heartbroken that everything is miserable to them. So it's like they sit in the worst booth possible, which is really not that bad because they're still in the restaurant. They're reading this literature, but all they really get out of it is just losing, right? And again, not because it's inherently that way, but just because they feel that way. That's the way they feel. They just feel down. They're heartbroken. Your waitress was miserable, and so was your food. And again, it may not be that the food was bad or the waitress was bad. It's just that you perceive everything as negative because you're just in a funk, right? Which I've been there, so that's why I say it that way. If you're going to try and walk on water, make sure you wear your comfortable shoes. Now, that part's interesting to me because obviously it's like a metaphor for Jesus walking on water, right? So maybe, I don't know, maybe if you're going to try to pretend like you're better than someone else, then at least be comfortable doing it. I don't know. If you're going to try the impossible, maybe at least, find some comfort. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret that lyric. I wonder what other people think. Let me know in the comments. Verse 2, mysteries flashing amber go green when you answer, but the red on the rest of the questionnaire never changes. Very reminiscent to me of like a traffic light, right? Mysteries flashing amber. There's your yellow light. Go green when you answer. There's your green light. But the red on the rest of your questionnaire never changes. There's your red light. But I don't know what the metaphor is all about. I heard the news that you're planning to shoot me out of a cannon. I heard the Piledriver Waltz. It woke me up this morning. Basically, maybe this person thinks like, oh, you're basically going to get rid of me. I can tell. You look like you've been for breakfast at the Heartbreak Hotel and sat in the back booth by the pamphlets and the literature on how to lose. Your waitress was miserable, and so was your food. If you're going to try and walk on water, make sure you wear your comfortable shoes. Oh, Piledriver. The only thing I can take away from this one really is just being heartbroken and how everything around you is miserable when you're heartbroken. To me, that's just the underlying message. There's some weird lyrics in there that are, one, kind of cool, and two, just kind of hard to interpret on their face. So, I wonder if I'm maybe missing a message here or there, but let me know what you think in the comments. Lyrically, though, I thought it was very interesting. It was a fun listen, a lot to really digest and take in, and just a fun way to talk about something very common, heartbreak, right? Which seems to be a theme in a lot of Arctic Monkeys. They talk about love or heartbreak or what have you. So, it fits, I think. I give it 2 thumbs up lyrically. From an instrumental standpoint, not a whole lot here for me. I liked kind of the classic sound of it. The guitar work was great, and Alex Turner sounded great. But to me, there wasn't a whole lot to really grab onto and say like, oh, I want to come back to this song for this one instrumental part. I think where this song shines overall is just kind of being an overall really well-made song. I don't think there's 1 or 2 parts that I say like, oh man, this is the reason I come back to this song. If I come back to this song, it's because it is just a fun listen from start to finish, not because of any one thing that they do really, really well here. So I thought it was fine. Instrumentally, I give it a thumb up. Again, not my favorite from them, and to me, not the most energetic or fun or interesting song to listen to. But to me, it still worked. It was enjoyable. So 1 thumb up. As far as replay value goes, I'm honestly gonna probably put this one on the playlist. You know, it's hard for me not to put a new Arctic Monkeys song on the playlist because I have gained such a respect for them and I really love what they do. And so I feel like this one is probably going to be a grower. You know, I'm probably going to have to listen to it a couple more times to really feel it and get into it because the Arctic Monkeys have really blown me away with the other things that they've made, so much so that this one kind of sticks out as not being as enjoyable, unfortunately. So, you know, it's probably going to go on the playlist. So I don't know how much it's going to get played compared to other Arctic Monkeys songs. So I'll just give it one thumb up. Overall, not a bad song. Just, to me, not my favorite from them. Not the most interesting from them, I don't think. So, but still, a very enjoyable listen. So thank you for whoever requested this one. And I promise I'll continue working to get to your favorite Arctic Monkeys song here in the future. But that's it for the video. If you enjoyed the music, definitely go support the artist. Go listen to the music wherever you can. One place you can definitely find plenty of Arctic Monkeys at this point is in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. It has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. It's a lot of music, y'all. If you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, you know, like and subscribe and comment. All right, that's it for me. Hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.